we're moving backwards in your rearview mirror. The road eaten up by the snow, eaten up. I can feel, I know you feel it too. A little flicker on the path we steer of subtle flashing lights. We'll go faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. Faster, dear. The road's still moving backwards. Now it looks so clear. The snow eaten up by the road, eaten up by. I can still recall the twists and turns, but it feels so straight ahead. A little farther till the end. We'll go faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. This time my mind, it won't forget. This time my mind, we're not there yet. This time it goes faster and faster. Sorry baby, I just don't know the words or how to conjugate them. Was it really past tense I heard, or was it present perfect? Maybe we could forget the time you faced that friend without me. Maybe we could go back to mine, pretend it never happened. Oh, when we're always out of time, and you say it will be fine, well I just can't find the line. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. Sorry baby, I've been drifting again. Could you repeat the question? No, I guess I do not know when it first became a problem. Sorry that it's all such a mess. The words, they seem to leave me. Didn't really quite catch the rest. Not keen on it repeating. Oh, when we're always out of time, and you say it will be fine, well I just can't find the lines. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. When you throw it all away. Sorry baby, I just don't know the words. Was it really past tense I heard? Maybe we could forget the time. Maybe we could go back to mine.
All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Is it working? Let's see. I'm living 2 feet behind my eyes, and everything that I have tried, a million ways to stay the same, but I've got an axe to grind. Music seems quiet. Actually, no. I think it's okay. It's hard to tell. I'm listening on my phone. Gonna be a little bit quiet this first bit of the stream. I'm just gonna figure out some technical things and then I'll get started. Yeah, I might lower the volume just a tiny bit. Alright, let's see here. Lowering. Because it's fine in my ears, but on my phone it seems a little loud still. There we go. And then my audio seems fine. Alrighty, cool. I guess I'm doing this. Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Caleb, and we coolin', as always. Still need to figure out if that intro sounds right or not, but you know, I like it. It feels good. Anyways, how are you guys doing today? Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my first live stream. I'm pretty excited to be finally doing this. I won't lie. This is one of those things where, like, I'm so excited to do it, I'm, like, procrastinating to do it. I don't know if, like, oh, well, if I do it today, can I really get everything done I want to do, and so on. But, kind of like the song that plays here right now, you know? Let's just do it. There you go, you know? Anyways, today my plan is to start a new full playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom. I'll do a little bit of history. So, I got the game relatively soon after it first came out. I played through the beginning of it, and I'm gonna be honest, I had a blast playing the game. It's very different from the traditional Zelda games, which are what I grew up with. I'm fairly certain the first Zelda game I grew up with was Ocarina of Time. But we had Wind Waker as well. I mean, we had both of them. We had Wind Waker on GameCube and Ocarina of Time on 3DS, because advantage of being born in the 2000s, you kind of you might land somewhere in the middle where you kind of have like the old, you know, realm of games, essentially, like, while we're still jumping to the new. So, yeah, that's kind of where I fell in this whole thing. And so I grew up with, you know, the old Zeldas, Ocarina of Time, like I just said, Wind Waker, and even Zelda 1. We had Zelda 1 on Virtual Console on the 3DS. I never beat that game. I'm gonna be real with you, don't know if I ever will. But, yeah, a lot of my experience with Zelda in my, like, really younger years was pretty much limited to just that. I had A Link Between Worlds for a short amount of time, but then, I don't know, went through some things, got rid of a bunch of games. I didn't beat that game until, was it last year or a couple years ago? But anyways, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. Very different game compared to those games. It's got some survival elements, it's got, you know, stealth, it's got crafting to some extent, if you will. I mean, it's a much very different game from the old Zelda games, and I feel like because how different it is, jumping straight into it, I had a really good time. But once I started making videos on it, I started to kind of realize a couple things about myself, and also just the fact that I think I needed to. I think starting making videos on the game didn't really help my impression of the game, which may lead to the question, okay, well, why are you live streaming it then? if that kind of hurt your experience. And well, I think live streaming might be able to feel a bit different. I also think that doing this, like this whole live stream thing, one of my goals I want to have with live streaming is learning how to communicate better, how to talk with people better. Also to maybe try to loosen up a little bit, not be like super uptight, I guess. I don't know if that's the right phrase. But, you know, my goal with this whole thing is, you know, I want to give the game the best shot I can, while also maybe not being so conscious of video editing while playing it as well. Which, not that I don't think now that I have a bit more experience with video editing and that sort of thing, I couldn't make videos on it. But I do think, you know, just having something that's out there, like knowing like, hey, it's already out, it's available, like I streamed it, I did something, you know, I think that'll make me less worried about like, oh, well, I haven't posted in a while. I feel like I'm failing at something, even though it's a hobby, which I don't know. You don't want to. I want to engage with my hobbies. You know, I don't want to just push them aside either. I suppose, you know, kind of hard to enjoy a hobby if you don't actually partake in it. And you know, the game came out like 3 years ago, and I haven't played it since October of 2023. So much stuff has happened in my life. I feel like I'm much more willing to give the game a chance. I'm much more willing to, you know, try things out, try something new. And today's the day. Today's the day I'm gonna do it. Gonna get a sip of water real fast. Now, before we get started with playing the game, I do want to chat a little bit just about sort of the state Zelda is in at the moment. Because as of right now, as far as I'm aware, the latest Zelda game is Echoes of Wisdom. And I freaking love that game. But it's not necessarily what I want to talk about at this moment. Echoes of Wisdom being the latest game that came out, there is still new Zelda stuff happening. I'm sure some of you have probably heard about the Zelda movie. The Zelda movie just finished filming, I heard recently. This might be slightly old news, but I haven't really talked about it at all, so want to have a chance to sort of throw my thoughts out there and maybe hear some other people's thoughts on the subject. I think they released some, I don't know if it was a photograph or artwork of Link. If you follow any news sites that cover like Nintendo related things, or even just people on YouTube, like sometimes I'll watch Arlo on YouTube. I love the little skits he does sometimes at the beginning of his videos, like so funny. Anyways, I think he did a video like talking about it. I didn't get to watch it, but with the Zelda movie finishing production, it kind of makes me wonder, you know, what the state of the next Zelda game will be. I know, I don't know if it was a month ago now, but there were rumors being spread that supposedly, and again, I don't know how true this actually is, but I'm leaning on the skeptical side of this information, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but supposedly, Nintendo is working on an Ocarina of Time remake. Now, I'm a little skeptical of it, seeing as Nintendo's already remade Ocarina of Time once. That hasn't stopped companies from remaking their games, don't get me wrong. I mean, isn't there... what's a game that has 2 remakes? You know what? Halo 1. Halo 1. Microsoft's releasing a new remake of Halo 1 when they already did like a graphics update in like 2016 or whatever. So that's one example. I feel like there's a better example, but like games not even being like 6 years old and getting remasters or whatever. Like, okay, maybe that's extreme. I'm thinking of the Horizon. Is that what the game franchise is? Horizon something? Is Zero Dawn the name of the game, or is that the sequel? I don't know anything about the franchise. I can recognize the protagonist, but that's about it. Anyways, double remakes isn't, or like soon after remakes isn't like, that's never stopped game devs, you know. So, and when you think about it, the idea, it isn't too far-fetched. Like, the devs that worked on Tears of the Kingdom, you know, I'm sure they want to move to something slightly different. Working in the same engine, like making the same game. I mean, Breath of the Wild already took a long time to come out. Like, they had to make that game first. And then Tears of the Kingdom, which, as far as I'm aware, same engine, same everything, you know. They've been working on essentially the same project for like more than a decade. Almost. I don't remember exactly when Breath of the Wild came out, but like there's a very good chance they were working on that for like just super long time. And I think after all that, I can completely understand them wanting to change direction. I can see where people are coming from with the idea that a Ocarina of Time remake would be a perfect change in pace. However, the question sort of becomes, if they were to do that, how far would they go? Would they simply choose to just do a similar thing as the 3DS remake? I mean, given what they did with Mario Galaxy, which I understand, like, Nintendo's got different, like, dev teams for different things and different groups and all that. I don't fully understand how it works, but I feel like I understand the general concept. That with what they did with the Mario Galaxy movie, how, hey, here's a port of Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. It's right before the movie comes out. You know, doing something akin to that wouldn't be completely out of the question, seeing as they've done it once before. However, something about that, just because they did that they ported a game beforehand, personally, I don't think that necessarily means that they'll do the exact same thing. I mean, we don't even necessarily fully know what the Zelda movie is even going to be. Like, it seems like it'll likely be its own original story, you know, similar to the Mario movies. However, we don't know if it's going to have like it'll obviously be inspired by some of the games and stuff. Like, that's like a fact, I would say. But we don't know for sure if the movie is going to have any story elements borrowed from Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. Like, we can gather from a couple of the pictures they've shown, like, which, as far as I'm aware, there's only like 2 or 3 pictures that they showed of like, hey, here's a snapshot of what some of the movie might be like or whatever. This was a while ago now. And from what I recall, the outfit design that they did for Zelda was more reminiscent of like her Breath of the Wild design. It wasn't like, you know, a Twilight Princess, like long, flowy purple dress type thing, but they were also outside. So It's hard to say, you know. We don't exactly know how the plot is being like formatted or anything, and so that doesn't necessarily rule out the idea. But I don't know. It could very well be that whatever Nintendo's working on, they I'm I don't know. It's like, as much as a Ocarina of Time remake with like a full story rewrite, like voice acting and, you know, changing some of the more early video game feeling kind of elements, like how some of the dialogue in the game is a little basic, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't think ruins the game by any means in Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is a monumental game. It did so much for the video game industry. It inspired so many different games to be more than they probably would have otherwise. Like, it was like monumental for the Zelda franchise. I mean, heck, it pretty much led to the rest of the Zelda games after being a similar fashion. I mean, with the exception of the occasional 2D Zelda game, which even then those took elements from the style of Ocarina of Time, you know, dungeons with puzzles and that sort of thing, which, like, the previous games did, you know, start to incorporate more of. Like, you got Link's Awakening, you know, puzzles and that sort of thing, starting at, like, Link to the Past, you know. Like, Zelda games have always had, like, puzzles and things. Even Zelda 1, to a degree, you can say, you know, it had puzzles, like, oh, there's a bush, light it on fire, bam, now it's not a bush, there was actually a hidden hole in the floor, you know? But Ocarina of Time definitely refined a lot of how these puzzles were handled. I mean, why do you think block pushing puzzles became such a common thing in the Zelda franchise, right? But I do think out of all of those Zelda games that could use like a big rewrite, I do genuinely think Ocarina of Time would be a very good choice. Personally, I would like to see sort of a Link to the Past kind of thing, just because I played through a bit of that game. I do need to continue that game on my own time. I sprained my arm a couple months ago now, and that kind of stopped me from being able to play games for a bit. So I tried jumping back into Link to the Past, and frankly, that game, it's one of those games where if you ever just leave midway, there's a good chance you might just not ever remember how to make progress. Like, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm at. I think I'm at the boss of like the water temple or something in that game. But anywho, I'm getting off track. I guess to shorten up this topic, I've already been talking for like 20 minutes. But I'm a bit skeptical on the idea of Nintendo doing an Ocarina of Time remake. I think it'd be cool. I'm down for it. I'd buy it if I had a Switch 2, which I don't, but something that might like incentivize me to maybe get one. I don't know. Possibly, anyway. But I also kind of hope that they do something original again, you know? I feel like there's a lot of cool ideas they could explore, especially after playing Echoes of Wisdom. Like, the idea that the Triforce as a concept, like, was lost to time almost in a sense. Like, its name not being known as the Triforce. Like, That was a really fun twist. I actually thought that was really clever. Also, I just realized that's like major spoilers for the game. I apologize. I apologize. If I trim any of this down to a video, I'm gonna have to put a spoiler warning. My bad. Anywho, though, yeah, like, I feel like it'd be cool to see, you know, more original ideas with the Zelda franchise. You know, it's one of those franchises that it does feel like it keeps evolving, but I also would like to see, you know, the older games, you know, continue to be brought to modern platforms, even though, like, we obviously have, like, the Switch Online expansion pack, but, you know, that, it's you know, it's there. It's a good option. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, but that's just me. That's just me. You know, like, if you have like a Switch too, like with the GameCube games and stuff, like honestly, it is pretty worth the price. It just would be nice to, you know, be able to have like a separate copy you don't have to pay a subscription service for a lot of these older games. I feel like that would be nice, you know, instead of just having to look on the used market, you know, find stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I won't lie, I'm intrigued about the idea of the Zelda movie. I'm intrigued about the idea of what the next Zelda game could be. I'm fond of the idea of them having a story where Link grows up, not through time travel like Ocarina of Time, but just through the story. Part of that is because I beat Dragon Quest V. Was that earlier this year? Yeah, I think that was earlier this year. Or was that end of last year? I don't know. It was months back now. But I beat Dragon Quest V, and it's not really a spoiler. Like, the game has this thing where as you go through the story, your character grows up. And, you know, you go through different segments of their life. And seeing how that was done, I can't help but feel like that would be an awesome narrative for a Zelda game. I think that'd be really cool. I'd really like to see that. And so that's kind of my, you know, my like fantasy of what a new Zelda game could be. But if they do end up making like an Ocarina of Time remake, Ocarina of Time has so many, you know, unique and interesting ideas and characters that you know, there's obviously like technically nothing new really that exists. Like everything's, you know, inspired by something to some degree. So you're obviously going to be able to find that, like, you can find a reference to something from somewhere. I mean, look at, I've never played a Dark Souls game, but I've watched YouTube videos where people go through, I think specifically by, what's their username, Zuli the Witch or something like that? I don't know. But I've watched a couple of their videos where they just go through, hey, this is actually a reference to this, and this is a reference to that. It's like, wait, that wasn't original? No way. Like, I'm always so shocked to see, like, wow, these are some deep cuts to things that I just didn't know about. Maybe not so deep if you're like an old like anime fan or something. But yeah, I don't know. It's the concepts in Ocarina of Time, like, I can't help but look back at the game fondly. I do want to play the game again as well. I started playing through the game a while back, but then I just kind of forgot that I was playing it. So I don't know. I think I left off into Dongo's Cavern the first time you go there. So I don't know, that'll be cool. But anyways, I got this Zelda game to play through first, and I've been yapping for like who knows how long at this point. So also I realized that I messed something up when starting on my live stream. I put in the title, I set up a notification, I set the category, I set all this stuff up. And I forgot to hit the done button. It's my first stream. And I think that's why the stream elements thing says is live now with no game in my live chat. It's not on the screen right now because for some reason the stream element stuff doesn't show up on live chat. Like, I've set up a couple like command things. I'm new to this thing. Like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. But like, I have stuff like, hey, here's a link to my YouTube channel. And it pops up in the chat on like the actual Twitch chat, but it doesn't show up in the chat window on my screen. I don't know why that's happening. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Like, does that happen on other people's streams too? I don't know. Anyways, that's I think that's pretty much all I have to say right now. Besides, I don't know. I've been having a good week. I suppose those are things I can talk about while we start the game. So let's see if I can do this in a smooth fashion. Smooth way. Groovy way, like this music. Okay, so I now need to... where's the button? Alright, let's fade down the music. I'm going to turn off my end with the music. And let's switch over to the Nintendo Switch. Alright. It looks like it's working. Okay, cool. Hold on a second, there's news things. Oh, never mind, just one. See, I have this thing, I've mentioned this before, but whenever I see that dot on the news tab, I feel like I just have to, like, get rid of it. The Nintendo Switch Online one, for some reason, I don't know why it doesn't bother me as bad. I'll deal with that later. But the news one, I don't know, it's like, I've turned it into its own game of just, let's see how fast I can, like, click on them and make them all disappear and stuff. Anywho, Tears of the Kingdom, let's get this going. Don't ask why my profile picture is a bowl of food. It looked tasty, that's why. Anywho, let me see here. Is my volume good on this? Let's see here. Actually, I don't think my sound is playing for the Switch, is it? Oh no, it's switching. It's it's doing its thing. Let's see. I probably should have tested this beforehand. Dang, I've been playing too many Xbox games. I hit the B button instead of A button to start. New game. Overwrite previous save data. Goodbye, old save data. Nintendo presents. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet for this intro cutscene. Tears of the Kingdom.
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker. We've been descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here?
Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Man. Feels so weird actually playing this game again. Hearing that sound. Discovering new things. All the green color here, hinting at the ore you see later. Man.
People have been falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us. We'll keep going, with it coming up from beneath Hyrule Castle. We do not know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything. But I know I'll be okay with you, Link. Let's go solve this mystery.
Alright, off we go, I guess. I feel like I want to just, like, walk slow so that way I'm not, like, going ahead. It's like, I don't know. I don't remember exactly how the story events work. I think they designed it to where you can just kind of run ahead. I don't know if it really makes anything go faster, though. Never imagined this was all deep beneath Hyrule Castle.
Huh?
Oh, there we go. The Master Sword. It do be glowing. It must be sensing something. Knew we had a reason for concern. Ever since the end of the Calamity, the castle's fallen into neglect. But I never could have imagined anything like these tunnels we're hiding in here. Must be careful as we move deeper. Understood. This is where the bats show up, right? Maybe that was further? Oh. Why to swing sword? Okay. A to examine. I don't know if I ever knew you could examine this when I first played. The ruins from an ancient civilization. Wait, something is written here. Might these ruins be from the Zonai? One thing I think I should probably do is I should probably watch the video that recaps Breath of the Wild story. I won't lie, it's been a long time since I've seen that, and I didn't play Breath of the Wild, so like I said earlier, if I want to give this game the best chance I got at, you know, enjoying it, I should probably consider doing that. Anywho, I'll probably do that later. Sure, there's Zonai in origin. I've seen designs like this in my studies. The Zonai are said to have lived long ago in the time of earliest legend. They possessed godlike powers and had a prosperous civilization in the sky. Many history books tell us about the Zonai, but none gives us the full picture much. Much is still unknown about them. So I'm kind of curious. We're about to run into a cutscene, I remember. Because I forgot to mention this. I only got through this game up to Hebra, which is like the first area of the game like recommends you go. After that, I kind of dropped the game. You can see on my YouTube channel sort of where I stopped. But I can't help but wonder, in Breath of the Wild, did they really not talk about the Zonai much? Is that why there's such a big, like, exposition or whatever? Like an info dump of, like, here's the Zonai and what they're all about at the beginning of this game? Because they just didn't really, like, they were hinted at but not talked about much? I'm kind of curious about that. I keep skipping the dialogue on accident after I'm done talking, as if like, oh, I just read the dialogue. I spoke, I must have read it. I should stop doing that. How did the ruins from a civilization... How did the ruins from a civilization in the sky end up here beneath the castle? It looks like the path ahead goes even deeper. Let's continue, Link. Very intriguing. Sky people underground. Must be a reason. Okay, I don't know if it's my controller, but I find it funny that even the lowest I can make Link walk is still slightly faster than Zelda. Just the tiniest bit. Oh, here's the bats. Oh yeah, that went pretty well.
You're not hurt, are you, Link?
No, I'm just fine. I'm pretty sure pretty sure Link fought like 6 times larger of enemies previously.
Look at these murals.
They are indeed murals.
The written histories of the royal family include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King. Is it possible? Do these murals depict the same legend? This is similar to the statues we saw earlier, a Zonai. And these figures look like Hylians. This depiction certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens.
The Hylians were certainly more triangular.
The first of Hyrule's royal family were born from a union with gods who had descended from the heavens. These murals tell a similar story, and if they are accurate, then the gods mentioned were the Zonai. They must have forged a relationship with the Hylians of that time, working together to establish the Kingdom of Hyrule. This figure, he seems to be stealing something of incredible power from the young kingdom. This all aligns with what I've read during my studies. And then this, it shows the Demon King. And a fierce battle against him. If the creature depicted here really does represent
I
the
love
Demon
Link's
King,
grumpy face. He's
then-
like, I feel like I'm gonna have to fight that thing.
Incredible! This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories. This is the imprisoning war, and the events that led up to it. Link! This is a huge discovery! All right then, now to use this invention of Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave it behind. It's
I
so
love
easy
Link
to
how he
recall.
like he's just
You
so
point it
positive
and
with like
click.
Zelda's fascination of like history and that sort of thing.
Oh, it looks like the
Like
rest
even
of the
though he's
murals
like
are
obviously a silent
obscured.
protagonist in this game, like he's like, oh yeah, let me hold the torch for you, you know.
Just what is this place?
He's very
Maybe
supportive.
We'll find more answers farther ahead.
It's very nice.
Link, let's keep moving deeper.
You know, I can't help but see these rocks and think, man, I wish I had bombs because I kind of want to see what's on the other side of them. I get the feeling, because most likely we probably come back here later. I'm guessing. They probably let you do that. So that'll be cool to see eventually. Like 70 hours from now. It's also kind of crazy how different the atmosphere is. Like, maybe not different per se, but y'all remember the trailers when they initially showed off Tears of the Kingdom before it had like a name? And how originally they were like riding on like some kind of creature to like go down deep in tunnels? It's interesting how they, you know, shifted away from that, and like they obviously must have rewrote the segment entirely when making the game. Unless I could be mistaken, and maybe that's something that does end up happening. I don't know. I've never played the game. I haven't even like really watched any YouTube videos of people playing it necessarily. Like, I think I watched a couple maybe when the game first came out, just like people's like going through the tutorial and stuff. But lately I've been trying to stay away from doing that too much. Anyways, I love the way the music's getting more intense with the piano as we travel further. That green light in the distance. I'm having the I'm having the strangest sensation. This is also ominous. Oh. Cutscene again. Come on, game, I can walk down those stairs myself. What is this place? Let's continue, Link, but we must be extremely careful. Okay.
What is that?
You gotta give it a test. It's like when you're cooking something hot and like, okay, can I put this dish in the dishwasher now? Like little tap. Oh, it's not hot anymore. Okay. How'd you know that?
That shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
I love his voice in this scene.
You who carries that fragile sword, a Link. Rauru placed his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
There's no time to explain. I must flex. Man, this castle just cannot catch a break. Where's the calamity now? This the repair bill's gonna be insane. I still get chills watching this intro scene. It's like All my complaints with this game just went away. It's funny how that works. Man, I love the particle effects in this game during scenes like that. Like me, I didn't get my fingernails.
Link, finally you wake. I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda. Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death. Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
As one does. I love the implications of how Link having a new arm, like the tattoo looking like patterns on him, or like how he like had to stitch it together almost with whatever woo-wee woo mystical, magical, who knows what that they do. That right there, just that little attention to detail with the music of collecting something and it being kind of minimal. It's like, yay, the Master Sword. Might need a little work though. might need a just needs a little repairing. It's fine. It's fine. It can cut vines. You know, that's what more do you need a sword for, right? Surely nothing else. Ooh. Quick spin feels really good. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I ever did that when playing this game during my first run through. Yeah, I don't know if I ever tried that. Man, no wonder I didn't think this game was good. I wasn't even utilizing like the gameplay mechanics. Ooh, okay, now the question. Alright, I know I'm ignoring the obvious tutorial thing in front of me. Do I want to keep jump on B and run on Y, or do I want to swap it? Because when I first played the game, I had run on B because I was playing Monster Hunter, and running felt the closest to dodging. I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while though, so I don't know. I'll stick with the default controls. If I run into any issues or something, I'll change it later, but for now, I'll just accept it for what it is. I mean, hey, it can't be that bad. Run was on, actually, no, Shoot was on, what is it, X in Super Metroid, which I've been playing recently. Oh. Dang, I hit run I hit jump as if it was run already. Wow. That's what I get for talking about it. You climb on walls? Well, I know you can. Oh. I am climbing on walls. Can Link make it up this? Okay, I guess that's so it's a no. Okay. Alright, so we activated this thing. Oops. And other stuff over there. Do they want me to come back with the rewind thing? Oh dang. I gotta remember how to actually play this game now. Okay. We can always just come back here, right? Like, I don't have to do this right away. Oh, B is jump. Oh, this... For some reason this feels kind of weird. But I also haven't played this game forever, so... Run and jump. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna come back to this later. I'm also going to switch my HDMI settings real quick. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. Because right now I'm playing in the OBS preview window, and I feel like that's kind of messing with my perspective a little bit. Alright, here we go. This feels better. Now we got it in full screen for me. Let's just continue forward. I might need to come back to that later. Get used to the game again. Alright, alright. Oh, that's actually funny. If you hit the actual jump button, it still does the little fancy animation. Huh, how neat. Whee. Landing in water even from a great height will prevent damage, or prevent you from taking fall damage. I did not read that correctly. First treasure chest, let's go. Behold. I was gonna say pants, but they're not technically pants. Alright. Bam, equip. At least it's something. Any other thingamajigs around here? Treasure chests? Things we can reach? Any bonuses up here? Oops. Wait, so it's jump and then... Wait, oh, this is run. Okay, so run is disengage. Alright, I don't know if I can do that myself quite yet. I don't want to lollygag around the tutorial too long. I did want to try to beat this today, and I've only got about maybe an hour left to where I can live stream. So, man. Look at this view. Crazy. Well, time for the big jump. Man, this is still so cool. Just the music and everything. Crazy shot. Little dragon in the distance. The Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. Here we are. Where the game really begins. Well, kind of. You can say that about a few places in this game, I suppose. Great Sky Island. Shiny thing. Let's pick this branch. Alright, select weapon. Okay, so right on the D-pad, and then right stick to select. Alright, alright. Dang, you really know the Master Sword's in bad shape when it does less damage than a twig. What's center camera? Oh wait, it's a Zelda game. I was like, wait, how do I do this again? Man, I don't know, playing this game, I admittedly really would like to get a Switch 2 and the Switch 2 version. I would have to upgrade my capture card as well, because my capture card is frankly old. Sky Shroom. And it doesn't have like 4K pass-through or anything like that. But it would be really nice to be able to see this game in like full high resolution glory, if you will. However, I don't think the visuals of the game necessarily will impact my experience very much. Besides maybe missing a couple things. Can I do the little backflip thing? Yeah, let's go. Oh. I need another twig. Oh wait, did I not have the twig? There we go. Soldier Construct Horn. Grab a twig. And a Zonai Charge. Oh. Another tree branch. Nice. What is over here? Oh, wooden stick. Even better. Alright. A little bit extra damage. Making progress. And the atmosphere in this game, just the birds chirping and everything. So nice. Bird egg. Guess I'm taking those. What is that? Is that a rock? Is that a tree? Oh yeah, stamina. I almost forgot. Oh yeah, I think it was just a rock. I thought it was like something special. Oh. I keep hitting X to dash for some reason. Yep, just a rock. Anything special around here I can see? I don't think so. Alright, down we go. Oh, so that still takes your stamina away. Okay, I see. This guy is a friendly guy, ain't he? Why, hello there. It's kind of almost adorable. Like, I don't know, like his head, it looks like a lizard or something. I don't know. Like a gecko or something. Oh, whoops. I am so sorry. I just realized I haven't been looking at the live chat at all. My bad. I'm sorry if I mispronounced this. Flora? Welcome on in. How's it going? How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Sorry for not seeing your message just now. First live stream. I'm kind of new at this. Assuming you're still here. How's it going? How are you doing today? I'm fine. What about you? Oh, I'm doing pretty well myself. Had a bit of free time today, so figured might as well try live streaming, you know? So just going through as you probably could see from the title, it's my first. I'm trying to go through this game in its entirety. I played up to oh yeah, thank you for the welcome to Twitch. Yeah, I played through this game to about Hebra. I did like the sky boat temple thing. Is this your PNG model? Yes. I designed it myself. I'm not much of an artist, but I can use Photoshop and the pen tool and that sort of thing. So I just kind of made something. It works for now. I would like to improve my art skills over time, you know, maybe make something different, but it's cool. I like it. So, but yeah. Take a sip of water real quick. Have you ever thought to getting a custom 2D or 3D live VTuber model? I'm gonna be honest, the idea seems cool. I won't lie. It does seem cool. I kind of need to do a little bit more looking into, though, on it. Just kind of... I kind of just wanted to, like, get something set up, get everything started, and then, I'll kind of go from there, you know. Try this out as a bit of a hobby, you know. See how it goes. But I do think that would be cool one of these days, for sure. Honestly, that is a cool, like I mean, thank you for the offer, but I do think I'll probably wait on getting something like that, but I'll keep that in mind though, for sure. Like that's cool that you design some things like that. You know what? Sure, yeah. Send it in. I don't know if I have links blocked or not actually, so I don't know if you got like a social media page or something. I set everything up a bit ago, so I'm not exactly sure how it all works, but yeah, I think it'd be cool to see. Sure, yeah, I can do that. I'm pretty sure on Discord I'm also just Caleb Coolin with the same profile picture. Let me see though. I don't know if let me see. Bam bam. Yeah, because Discord, like, a while back, I know they changed how it works from, like, having, like a handle to, like, you could change your usernames and stuff, so I don't recall exactly. Username is below on your Discord profile name. Just copy and paste here. Ah, okay. Let me see. Am I able to do this on mobile? might have to switch to Vince on the desktop real fast. 1 second. Alright, Discord. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, so it's either under Caleb Coolin or it's under let me type this out because it won't for some reason let me copy paste. I don't know why. Or it's under this C dot A dot I underscore game. Alright, so it might be under this. I don't know for sure. It should have the same profile picture as what I got now. If not, it should just be under Caleb Coolin, spelled the same as, you know, my username on here. Yeah, hopefully that works. Princess Zelda left something for you in my care. This is the Purapad, aka the not Nintendo Switch TM. I'm told it is an invaluable tool that will provide you with directions. That classic sound. Princess Zelda's prized device. It has a variety of features that are essential for your adventure. So minus. Gotcha. I received it from Princess Zelda. I have now passed it on to you. My records indicate that Princess Zelda is waiting at the location marked on its map. My message has been delivered. So, like, where am I? We stand in the Garden of Time. If it wasn't for the fact that this is like a fictional game with like a fictional world, like you'd think there'd be like a way of avoiding the question or something. It's like some metaphor or something. The Temple of Time is visible from here. Don't ask why it looks different from the previous game. It was used in the distant past. Many rites and ceremonies of the kingdom were held there. But no more. Now it is a lonely place. No one visits. Sent you a friend request. Ah, I see. Awesome. Well, I just hit accept. Feel free to... yes, I did receive it. Feel free to send, like you said, your work away. I'd be curious to see. Yeah, that's really cool. Like, 3D model... Honestly, art, 3D modeling, like, all that stuff, like, it's such a cool concept. I didn't really take the art route when it came to creative stuff. I'm more of a... I mostly took like the photography route, I suppose. Like, I enjoy like taking photographs. Like, I don't necessarily think it's something I'd want to do for work necessarily, but as you know, just as a hobby, like taking pictures of nature and buildings and who the heck knows what else. Like, I sort of got into that, and it crosses over like a tiny bit with like dodging and burning, like brightening and darkening things. But I always admire like seeing people just blank canvas, like create something new, whether 3D, 2D, like It's always such a cool thing. You know, it's cool to see, you know, people do that sort of thing. Let's examine this. Ah, the bridge. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That bridge animation, like, they didn't have to do that. They could have just had, like, a platform go from one side to the other. But, I don't know, it's just so cool. Like, just the way it has, like, the little support pillars built in between, like, just such a neat little thing. Oh. Hello, other friendly robot. What are you doing here? Hello, you seem to be new here. Be wary of soldier constructs as you travel this way. Soldier constructs? Soldier constructs are those of us... Oops. Soldier constructs are those of us given strict orders to protect this land. The Zonai, who created us, directed them to eliminate trespassers. They will consider you a trespasser too. You must treat them as a serious threat. Allow me to offer unsolicited advice. It is crucial to maintain a proper distance and target your opponents. Swinging haphazardly will not yield results. I don't know, tell that to button mashers. I don't know, they seem to get good results. Have you seen people play fighting games? I jest. You may practice targeting on me if you want. Oh, but please do not actually attack. I see. Oh, another stick. Nice. Oh. Wait, what's the throw button again? R to throw. Can we talk about the work on Discord? I mean, hey, you're welcome to send a message my way and, you know, see how things go. Like, I don't mind, like, viewing someone's portfolio and that sort of thing. But like I said, this is just kind of a hobby for now. This is, you know, something that I just kind of want to, you know, start with, you know, just have fun first, hang out and that sort of thing. I'm not looking to go directly, you know, into, you know, investing money and that sort of thing yet. But I won't mind checking it out later, though. I would like to... I do only have a limited amount of time to live stream today, so I would like to make some progress in the game and, you know, do that sort of thing. But I appreciate you reaching out, though. I'll definitely be sure to take a look at that later. Ooh, we got some apples. Nice. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Tread carefully around any soldier construct. Oh wait, he says the same thing. Okay. Wanted to see what man was up to. On to the next area. Ooh, some frogs. Get back here. Wahaha. Hot-footed frog. Ah, disappeared. Dang it. Ooh. Looks like a snow area, right? Yeah, I think so. It feels so weird having R be the throw button. Ooh, we got arrows. Nice. Do I have the map thing set up correctly? Options. Lock minimap to north. Yeah, there we go. I feel like I always get lost in games when the minimap isn't Sure. When you're done with your stream, just text me this. Yeah, sure. Definitely. No problem. Let's see. I think the game kind of just wants me to go straight for now. I can always come back later. So I don't have to worry about doing everything right now. Oh, was there an option to... Oh, pick up. I was like, what do they want me to pick up? I didn't realize it was just a rock. A restless cricket. A very energetic cricket. Okay, with the monster parts to create a stamina recovery elixir. Ooh, okay. Ooh, construct. Wait, what's the crouch button? Isn't there a crouch button? Oh, it's left stick. Okay. Well, right now stealth is not an option. Behold, twig. Ow. Alright. Oh dear. Alright. Oh. Getting the controls. Wait, can't I just... Yeah, I can just eat food whenever. Man, that is so weird to me. I'm so used to just... like, oh, you can only heal when certain conditions are met or whatever. It'll take some getting used to. Ow. Didn't want to jump into him. There we go. Bam. Dude, the hit effects in this game, I freaking love that. That is amazing. Man. This is so cool. Man, playing this again, you know, it reminds me of, like, the fun that I really did have with it, you know? I do think that, you know... Oh, I wanted to sneak up on the bird. Get back here. I wanted some chicken for dinner. Oh, man. Man, it really does remind me, like... This is a very fun video game to play. Like, I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, giving the rest of the game, you know, a chance again and actually, you know, seeing it through. Like, giving it, you know, the best of a chance I can as opposed to my previous experience where I kind of just... Ow. Oh, dang, I didn't realize they just run into you. That's crazy. Get back here. Oh, that actually worked. I didn't think it would. Run too fast. Oh yeah, if you hit up, it's for your items to throw things. I'm gonna have to remember that. More of these. Oh. Can I sneak up on these guys? Or like... Oh yeah, there's a rock up here. I remember this. Yeah, let's go up here and then there's a push option, right? Oh wait, no, you just roll it. Physics. And... Oh. Well, I got one of them. That's okay. Good enough for now. Man, too bad I don't have fuse already. Hello, Mr. Man Dude Guy, sir. Could you please come over here? Oh, it actually gave me the sneak strike? Dang. Ooh, long stick. Alright. We got a spear type weapon now. About as much damage as a tree branch. But the distance might be nice. Alright, are we like engaged in combat? Or like, oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Ow. Oh yeah, you get like a... Oh yeah. Okay, unfortunately you can't do like a quick version of the stabby attack. That is okay though, because the damage output is definitely worth it. Alright, alright. Alright, remember to heal. I've watched my sister play this game enough to know that healing is so easy to forget about in this game. It's actually crazy. Oh, friendly guy. Nice. Little break from the action. Hello. Were you lured in by the delicious smells? I assume so. These constructs have smell. Alright. Interesting. Ingredients are especially fragrant when roasted by a fire. They may also be tastier and more nutritious. I would not know. Dang, cursed to smell, never to eat? That's crazy. Oh, you are unfamiliar to me. My apologies. Among my tasks is to explain anything that first-time visitors might require knowledge of. How convenient. You may have questions about this place. Please rest assured that a construct can answer them. I recall that your question was about roasting food. I roast ingredients by placing them beside the fire. I do not eat, but I am given to understand that it improves the taste. Our creators roasted ingredients in order to enhance their nutritional value. Do you have ingredients? I invite you to use this fire to roast them. And that I most certainly shall. Toasty sky shroom. Alright, so up on the D-pad, and then... let's grab... drop? I don't think it's close enough. Let's try here. Oh wait, actually, hold on a second. If you go to this menu, you can like hold stuff, right? Yeah. Did I just like stand next to the fire and cook them? No, that makes no sense. You'd burn your hands. Okay, oh, there's a far and near toss option. Neato. Let's go there. Baked apple. Nice. Okay, one of them didn't get baked. Oh, food materials. Ah. Dude, I cannot... Hold on a second, actually. Okay, maybe that's normal. On my screen, I almost cannot see the impressions of the icons at the top in the white bar. Like, I can barely make them out. I wonder if you're on like an OLED screen, if it's easier to see. Alright, let's try this again. Roasting. Done. Nice. And then how much do these heal for again? Let me see. 3/4. Okay. And then mushrooms are half. Okay. Excuse me. Oops. I suppose I won't bake all the things I have around me. Throw weapon. You're gonna throw the weapon in your hand. Press and hold R and release. And then how do you cancel? Oh yeah, gyro controls. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, okay, so you can press that button. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, so it's run to cancel. Okay, that's consistent with climbing at least. I'll take it. Come on, Link, just like... you can clearly reach that. There we go. Alright, well, let's just head straight ahead, I suppose. Actually, I am going to drown, because there's not enough stamina on that stamina wheel there. Yoink. There we go, now we'll make it. Don't ask why Link just like swan dived into like not even like 6 foot deep water. Alright, a little more climbing time. It's crazy how the climbing in this game expands the options for outdoor exploration so well. Okay, I can't figure out how to do the slow-mo attack thing when he's doing that spinning attack. Haven't quite figured that out yet, if you can do that. Ow. Oh dang, he does it twice? Alright. A 3, and then a half heart. Perfect. Ooh, yoink his shield. Quick, before he grabs it. Alright, targeting his shield. Good to know, good to know. Rusty broadsword. Oh yeah, parry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this guy. Yeah, let's go. Oh, that felt so good. Incredible. Man, combat system is starting to really expand now. Cutscene time.
That door will open only to those with sufficient power. I'm sorry. I did not intend to startle you. It was I that spoke to you earlier. That arm originally belonged to me.
Oh.
I am Raru.
So you don't just have spare arms on you, just for, given to people.
Forgive me for appearing to you in this manner. Unfortunately, I no longer have a physical form. In any case, that arm should allow you to open this door. It seems to have lost the power to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light. Of course. Why not visit the shrines on this island? The shrines. Yes, I'm sure they are the key.
Ooh. Alright, new objective. Okay. Man, I shouldn't have yapped as much at the beginning of the stream. I don't know if I exactly have time to go do that just yet. Now, how long have I been streaming? Let me check. Oh, wait. Wait, can I do that on this thingamajig? How do I do this? This Twitch mobile app thing is a tiny bit confusing. Alright, let's see. Moderation settings, da-da-da-da. Mod actions. Oh, there we go. An hour 37 minutes. It's almost 2 hours. It's not terrible. I do still technically have a little bit more time though, so I'll maybe go for another like 10, 20 minutes, which should be enough to at least get to that shrine thing. Dang, that's not right. Yeah, let's run along there, see if we can do that, and then after I do that, I think I'll end off from here. Hopefully next time I can start a little bit earlier. Oh wait, why'd I do that? Oh, how am I alive? How did I survive that jump? I so should have taken fall damage. What the heck? You know what? I ain't complaining. Dang, that's crazy. Arrow. Don't mind me. I'm just sneaking up behind you. Don't ask why. Oh, dang it, he hurt me. Darn it. Ooh, alright. So, now we got a bow. Alright, so ZR, bow is on you at all times. Alright. Oh, don't forget the materials. And then, if I recall, yeah, slow-mo. Man. This game's just got so many cool mechanics. Who heard me? A robot somewhere. Oh, I see. Ooh, actually. Hip. Hip. Oh yeah. Dang, I feel good. Ooh, mushroom tank? A rushroom. Cook it before eating. Temporarily increase your movement speed. Nice, nice. Definitely gonna want some of those. Got some materials over here. Oops, uh-oh. Wrong button. I wanted to dash. Leaping and dashing are not the same thing in this game. Mistaking the two can be a devastating mistake. Man, that is such a cool thing. Just the fact that they have the room like rendered within the space of just this little rock thing for the shrines or whatever these are called. Oh, that's why I didn't have first person mode before. And is that actually 3D rendered in there? Dang. It's not just a photograph? Maybe? I don't know. Wait, hold on a second. Does that animation only happen one time? Link taking it out and then putting it back? I never noticed that. Man, that's so crazy. That is so crazy. Oh, hello.
Ah.
Oh. So you've made it here. This is a shrine of light. Long ago, I filled these places with light that purges evil. I believe this light will restore an ability your right arm has lost. Now then, extend your hand. Ultra hand. Let's go. Grab and move objects, rotate them, and stick them to other objects. This is the Ultra Hand ability. It allows you to move objects freely and attach them to... I just read that. With it, you'll be able to build a great number of things. Really, anything you can imagine. The very beautiful world building is why we are all so nice to Nintendo when it takes 6 or so years for a Zelda game to come out. Yeah, agreed. It's like, when you're waiting, it's so painful, but then you go back to the games and it's like, dang, it do be kind of good though. Like, it's kind of worth it. Welcome on in, Seeking Truth 2005. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? With it, you'll be able to build a great number of things. Really anything you can imagine. Use Ultra Hand and receive the blessing from this shrine. Alright. Thanks, I'm good. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. The ability to create. Alright, let's see. How does this thing work? L, A, and then... yeah, the rotation. Yeah, with the D-pad. Okay. Yeah, this is coming back to me. Okay. How do I drop it? Oh. Run is drop. I need to remember that. Alright, now is this the one where... alright, rotate this way? Oh yeah, I see. Dang, my depth perception is so off. I thought that was actually gonna make it. Whoops. Okay. Now we combine them. Okay, so, oops, other way. Bam, bam. Yeah, there we go. Man, it's crazy how intuitive this building system is. Uh-oh. That almost didn't end too well. Alright, how do I fix this? Boom, 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 boom. Ah, there we go. Awesome, awesome. Neato. Oh, and there's the end. Now... I wonder what that mysterious cart rolling by ahead is supposed to signify. I can't imagine. Oops, wrong one. Oops. Okay. X to cancel. Oops. Why do I keep hitting R? I keep expecting it to do something different. I don't know why. How funny. Now we got a hook and a platform. We just drag it on there. And there we go. Puzzle done. Pretty much. Just gotta roll on over here. Or slide, I guess. Awesome. You've done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. I don't know why I read it like that. Anyways. I thought I had things on my auto mod to stop bots from spamming stuff like this. Which one's the report button? It's not giving me the. Oh, wait. Scroll down? Aha. Spam bots. Next.
Do a flare.
Light of Blessing. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Thank you, kind statues. Certainly put it to use somehow.
Ah.
There we go. You did very well getting through that shrine. And you restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins. Then you'll never lose track of where they are. The Pura pad offers you a very useful scope. It's quite handy. Okay, so press right stick and place a pin. Okay. Bam. There we... Wait. Oh. It's only on the Pura pad. Okay, I see. Alright, well, there we go. I think that's probably gonna be it for me. Sorry I'm not the best at interacting with the live chat yet. This was my first stream. Still can't... forget still kind of new. I'm literally new. There's no other state I can be in. But I do want to say thank you once again for everyone that tuned in. Thank you, Seeking Truth, for showing up, and Do Flora as well. It was a great first stream. Why, thank you. That's very kind. I appreciate that. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to do my next one. Hopefully relatively soon. It'll probably be sometime next week, though, just because I am kind of busy the next couple days. I got stuff going on. But, yeah, that's, I suppose that's it for now. Let me see here. Let me see if I can't figure out, how to do this whole raid feature thingamajig. Let me see. I'm gonna switch to just chatting. I'm gonna switch my, monitor settings back so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. And then let's put some music back on in the background while we wait. Background music. Alright. Hopefully that's not too loud or too quiet. Let me see here. I've never done this before, but we're gonna give it a shot. Actually, do I even have anyone that I can raid? That's actually a good question. Let's see. Only a couple people are live right now. At least out of the people that I know. Could raid a random person, that's always an option. Because right now the only people in my followed list that are live are like big channels, like the 8-Bit Drummer, which fun live stream. I love his live streams. He does such a good job, super entertaining. But I would like to see if maybe... What about someone else streaming Tears of the Kingdom? Let's see. I don't know, rating's kind of kind of a scary concept because like I can just do it hypothetically, but I don't know. Let's see. There's only a couple people live in this category. Let's see. Oh wait, show 4 more channels. Ah, I see. Oh, show all channels. Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't doing that. Okay, let's see. Doesn't look like there's anyone like super at the beginning of the game. You know what? I think I know rating big channels and stuff isn't I don't know, it's not like I don't know what the culture is for the whole thing with rating big channels. It's like I don't want to seem like I'm like attention, like trying to get attention or whatever. Like, but it's also like, oh, they're probably not going to care as much, so like it might be kind of easy. But why take the easy way with things? Let's see here. That person's not streaming in English, so I wouldn't be able to understand what they're saying, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I am only monolingual. Is that the term? I only speak one language. Yeah, let's see. I guess. It's okay not to read 2, you can do another day. I have to hop anyway, lunch break is over, have a great day. Well, you know what, I think I might do that. It's a little daunting of a task. But thank you so much for showing up, Seeking Truth. I'm glad you stopped by. Hope to see you again. If not, still hope you have a great day. Hope everything at work goes well for you. Take care. And yeah, I do think I think I will take that advice. I think I'm just gonna stick with not rating for now. Play it safe. Anywho, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all... I just realized I just said this already, but I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Stay cool, everyone.